Hello Gemini, welcome in to your mid-month October reading. I'm going to be using this deck to draw you a card, your beginning of the month messages. All you need right now is inside of you. That was your message that came through the beginning of October. So let's see how far you've got with that. So Gemini, what is Gemini's energy right now? What is Gemini's message right now, please Spirit? What can we, I'm just taking a big sigh. What can we help Gemini with? What is a nice message for Gemini, please? Everything inside of them is what the message came through from the beginning of the month. So has Gemini found that? What does Gemini need to hear right now? What is the energy for Gemini? Let's take that one. Spontaneity. So it's the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands, she is one of the most feisty queens, in the sense that she is a doer. Everybody goes to her. She absolutely loves her life. She's the boss of her life. She, you're going to see from the colors in the card, she's actually even pregnant because she's building her life. She's got ideas. She's creative. So she's got this whole spontaneity going for herself. And the traditional Rider-Waite deck has a little black cat sitting with her on the throne. So now when you're looking at this leopard, it's absolute power with her. So we've got sacral and we've got solar plexus energy here. So the spontaneity is saying to you, Gemini, that everything that you have is inside of you. And it looks like you're realizing that, because this Queen of Wands is the one that everybody goes to, that has that right thing that always gets said. So I love that. That's very, very nice for you. Well done, Gemini. You are making progress. You're definitely making progress. So let's draw some tarot cards to see what else we can give you, what advice we give you for the rest of the month. So what does Gemini need to hear for the rest of October? What advice can we give for Gemini for the rest of October? What advice can we give Gemini for the rest of October, please? What advice can we give for Gemini for the rest of October? Oh, ha! Got the Queen of Wands twice. I'm going to draw another one. Okay, so Gemini, this is a very, very nice message for you. I like this because what it's saying is that your thoughts, the way that you live life, because you are a Gemini, you've got that duality going on all the time for you, Gemini. You've got the happy twin, the sad twin, the happy twin, the sad twin. And you know that you are the catalyst to make yourself happier. You're the catalyst that can make things work. The Queen of Wands is the one that gets up and does everything. And you can see her from this little queen here. She's staring straight at us. She's got her wand in her hand, and she is the one that gets things done. She's full of fire, and she is out there having the best life, okay? But there's also the side of you. There's also the side of you, Gemini, that knows that things can go wrong and life can hurt you, and there is a space of you, that tiny bit of you that can be like, oh, I'm not quite sure. I don't want to take the chance because I'm scared that I'll get hurt, or I'm scared that I'll get rejected. So in that space, take the time to isolate. Take the time to put your thoughts down and recalibrate yourself, because in that space is where you heal and where you can meditate and where you can figure out and put your thoughts into like a boxes, if that makes sense, because then you don't have to worry when you are when you're taking yourself out of a situation where life is too spontaneous, or it's too hectic, or life is just always about making decisions or being responsible or being there for others. The Queen of Wands is a very busy person. She's a busy mom. She's a busy career woman. Now when I say she, it's the energy of the card. You could be a guy that's completely busy all the time. And Gemini, this is saying you need to also take time out. There also needs to be, look, this lady looks very sad on her own here, but in this space she's contemplating. In this space she leaves behind, or just at the door, what she needs to let go for a little bit. And in this space, you meditate, and I can promise you, you come out of this feeling so different, because you have not, you're not approaching the problem or the situation or life at the state you were in, the state that you left yourself at. So in this Three of Swords is that also that same energy, is that when you're in the Three of Swords is usually about heartbreak and about disappointments in life, about how your thoughts, or what you think in your life has made you very sad, about what you expected from others and they've hurt you, or you've been rejected, or you've had something in your life that's really, really, really affected you mentally. And for your own mental health, to take time out and realize that life is about that. Unfortunately, we do have ups and downs. And when you take that time out, you come through the other side and you go, you know what? No marriage is perfect. No job is perfect. No human being is perfect. And you accept more when you go into the state of Four of Swords. You accept so much more, because you know, I'm just checking to see if it's still recording, because this is such a beautiful message. You know that this here is part of life. And, you know, you can handle more in that space. And then you've got the Justice card here, which speaks right into this. The Justice card is about your consequences to your actions. And it's about that duality of life. So everything that's balanced. And I'm sure Justice is the Gemini card. Oh no, it's the Libra card. Justice is the Libra card. So apologies for that. But at the end of the day, everything that you choose to do in life has consequences. So make sure that you are not living in that space of doom and gloom, Gemini, because at the beginning of the month, everything was inside of you. So you can choose. You have a choice to make. And there's laws of there's a law of there's laws in life, and I say that there's laws of attraction, there's laws of manifesting, there's laws of cause and effect. Spiritually, there's so many laws in life, and if you are aware that what you are doing to yourself, the way that you bring yourself down, letting others affect you, those are the consequences that you are going to live at. So live in a space of, you know what? What's that saying? Que sera, sera, or it is what it is. That is how you need to live your life. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And when you do that, Eight of Wands, life will come to you differently, because it's happening anyway. Life is happening anyway. So make sure that you choose to live differently. That everything is inside of you. Be spontaneous. Have a bit of fun in your life. Have a bit of freedom. Have a bit of segregation from what's always pulling you down. And the beginning message, when it said that all you need is right inside of you, is exactly what this is saying, is that when you realize that nothing on the outside can affect you, when nothing on the outside actually controls you, you control everything from on the outside. That is great. Look, obviously natural things that happen on the outside that you can't be responsible for, that come into your life, let's say nature, things around you that cause a flood or whatever. Those dumb things, obviously, that's goes without saying. But there are laws of the universe where you can your thoughts can change your pattern and your trajectory of life. And it's happening anyway. Enjoy it. Have some fun. Take on the spontaneity of it. Make sure that your attitude towards your nature, your personality is just in that zone. I love that. I want to put it like that together. I'm going to put those two together. Just make sure that you are grasping everything that life can throw at you. She's pregnant, usually the Empress is pregnant, and that's that new birth. That's that new way of thinking. It's the new way of creating. It's a new way of being. You create your own destiny. So come on, Gemini, let's get you out of this thinking that everything on the outside is affecting you badly, because it's not. You can change it. You can. Don't take everything personally. And this little post lady here, she's on this sword, and look at this little check it out, riding on this sword. Oh, this not sword. This wand with the little cat, and she's actually, you know what? She's actually enjoying that ride. It's whatever's happening is happening around you, and you can't stop. What's the word? put my foot down, I'll stop the world from spinning. It's not going to stop. So might as well join them. If you can't beat them, join them. So now I'm going to use the Spirit Animal deck to close off your reading. Let's put it over here. I'm going to put it over here. So what Spirit Animal needs to come up for Gemini? What does Gemini need to hear for the rest of that owl wanted to come out? So you've got the owl. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. And that just fits right into what your reading was in the beginning. You know, your emotions rule you, and it becomes a panic energy all the time, a fear-based energy when you're living in that, you can't control things on the outside. So detach from that. Detach from it and make it work for you. Make it work for you. Yeah, this is a very fact-based energy that's happening on the outside. So let's look in the guidebook. That's the air energy, air symbol there. And let's see what the owl wants to say for you. Okay, owl energy, page 36. Right. The owl comes to you to help you lift the veils around you, to sense more of the unseen, connecting with the hidden psychic gifts and senses if you ask her. She asks that you take some time to connect with the wise person within. There you go. Give her space and time to speak through you. The owl also brings perspective to see the situation with a deeper sense of understanding. And that's how you do that. You take time to meditate, your time to go through your own senses. Step back from that which you cannot control and simply observe. Reground yourself and ask the owl to help you see. And see is in the inverted commas. See. Oh, Gemini, I think that fits in so nicely with your guidance that's come through. And your crystals are Lemurian Jade, Sheen Obsidian, and Healer's Gold. And I don't know how to say this. Dioptase. So there you go, Gemini. Lovely message for you. Chat to you soon.